So the next feature I want to show you is called von. It's a von directive. What is von directive? Now, let me ask a question. In pure JavaScript or native JavaScript, how do you handle click event? For example, there's a button, right? So I'm going to define a button here. In body, I'm going to define div, all right? And of course, I'm going to do this div ID app. In this div, I'm going to write a button. All right, so let's see here, button is click me. So right click and view in browser. All right, so we have a button here. How do we capture on-click event? Or in this example, let me give a task. If you say click me, then you just have an alert that says, hey, I'm being clicked. How to do that? We could give ID to this button and use get element by ID, and then dot onClick equal to a function, right? So that's kind of tedious. What we can do in Vue is, first, let me create a Vue instance. So const app Vue. So here is a Vue instance. And in this case, and also to make things complete, we're going to add something here. For example, let's call it message. And this time I'm going to say hello again. Okay, hello again. All right, I'm going to write message. Okay, hello again. In Vue, there is a directive called von. Here we're going to say von, and we're going to say click. Okay, on click, because von is just a general directive. There are many events. So can von click, von blur, or von double click, something like that. So von click is just one event, right? It equals to, for example, function. Let's call it function 1. And here, oops, I'm going to type view is fun. So we also pass some arguments to it. Now, then how do we define this function in Vue? Now, if you still remember my example I showed you at the beginning is in this Vue instance, so here we have the first property is EL. Now, this one means Vue will take over everything between this open div and this closed div, div with ID equal to app. Then the second property defines all the data we're going to use on this page. Now you have a third one, comma, it's called methods. Okay, as you can see, here's a prompt. And here we can define as many as we want. Here I'm going to define a function called function1, and function, this is how we define function. So what we do here is once this button is being clicked, we're simply just going to alert and being clicked. All right. And also, to make things interesting is since this function in onClick here is passing view is fun to here, right? So of course, we're going to have a for parameter to accept this message. So now MSG becomes view is fun. And we're going to change the value of message. So we're going to assign MSG to message. Okay. So this dot, remember, you have to use this to refer to a data you define in data object. So equal to MSG. Once we click this, click me, there is alert, and also we're going to change the value of message to MSG. In other words, this will be changed from hello again to view is fun. Okay, remember, because in Vue is reactive, right? Once the message gets changed, then the mustache format will also be changed. And this is done automatically. We as developer, we don't have to worry about it, right? Okay, so let me save and refresh. I'm going to click me. First, we get I'm being clicked. That's this one, right? Now, if I dismiss it, I'm going to assign MSG to this message. So the message is no longer hello again. It is view is found. Now, Vue detects this event. We're going to update the view immediately. So using Vue von click directive. I'm sure some students don't like this v-on because this is really lengthy, right? It's verbose. That's why Vue provides a shorthand. Now we love shorthands. Well, when I program, I never use v-on. I simply just use the shorthand. So next, let me comment out this. Okay, and then first let me comment out this, and I show you a shorthand. Okay, so what we do is you no longer need to use v-on. We're going to use @ click. So this line is equivalent to the previous line. And actually, I really recommend you using this one. So that means, v on click. So let me save and refresh. So if I click me, it says I'm being clicked. If I click OK, view is found. My recommendation is always use at, then a specific event equals, some function. That's how we bind a function to an on-click event of this button.